Welcome to NewYorkTrue.com. I visited Rockaway on the 1-month anniversary of Sandy. For my third report from Rockaway, here's a little bit of what I saw. Progress continues, slowly, unevenly, but ongoing. On the beach, the battered homes are powerful reminders of Sandy's strength. Inland, even just a few houses in, progress continues. Mounds of debris that lined every street are mostly gone. The roads are cleared of sand and debris, and many traffic lights are on. Today we'll check in on the Relief Center at St. Francis de Sales, revisit Team Rubicon's operation, and talk with some residents here on Beach 130th Street. Sandy destroyed hundreds, even thousands of cars. Most of them look okay at first glance, but the mud and the grime on the inside of the windows is a telltale sign that they've been destroyed by the floodwaters. Removing these cars is now a large-scale operation. In my first report from Rockaway, I spoke with Brian Layden, who continues to run the Relief Center at St. Francis de Sales Church on Beach 129th Street. The relief operation has now been scaled down and operates in large tents in the church playground. They've also opened a relief center at Beach 94th Street. On this visit, I spoke with two volunteers at St. Francis, Charlotte from Manhattan and Laura from Olympia, Washington. Both have been at St. Francis since shortly after Sandy struck.
It was much more chaotic when I first got here. They were still in sort of emergency mode. Things have gone less from a critical emergency response mode into more of a planning and restoration mode. There's still a lot of really critical situations, but there's systems that are in place now that are starting to work more efficiently. We're working on organizing websites, rockawayrelief.org. I think you can email volunteers at rockawayrelief.org to say you want to volunteer. But also just if you want to, you can talk through New York Cares. They're helping us organize a lot of our volunteers, and so if you want to send them an email, say that you're coming to help out at St. Francis. So we have numbers for a day. It helps a lot. But yeah, if you just want to show up, say I'm here to volunteer and bring some canned goods, it's always welcome.
And tell us again where here is.
This is, the address is 219 Beach 129th Street. It's the St. Francis de Sales Church and School, and it's the Relief Center, and it's the big white tents right across from the church. You can't miss it.
I'm from Olympia, Washington.
What brought you all the way to Rockaway?
Well, I saw a friend's post saying that they were looking for volunteers here, and something just clicked, and I knew that this is where I needed to be right now, and I flew out 2 days later, and I'm still here.
Had you ever been to Rockaway before?
I've never been to Rockaway before.
How are you enjoying it so far?
It's wonderful. There's such a great group of people coming together, and just forming this community within this community to support, the greater good of everybody. Just, people need help, and everybody here just is really trying to do the right thing and come together and help rebuild the Rockaways. Our needs are always subtly shifting, but right now we do need regular volunteers who are able to be out here for a week at a time and really get to know the feel and vibe of the place and what's going on and able to kind of fit in. And we're also in need of warm food donations to help feed everybody around here. There's a lot of workers and policemen that are helping out around here, and
so meals that arrive hot, ready to eat.
Yeah. And also donations of like toiletry, toilet paper, bleach, household items, anything you can think of that, walking down the grocery aisle, you imagine coming home and everything's gone, so it's just replenishing that stuff.
In my second report from Rockaway, I profiled Team Rubicon. I visited the Team Rubicon location, forward operating Base Hope as they've named it. Team Rubicon is transitioning out, with New York Cares and AmeriCorps stepping in to replace them.
My name is Seth Shapiro. I work for New York Cares, and we are a volunteer organization in New York City. We've been serving New York City for 25 years, sending volunteers to a variety of community partners in all 5 boroughs, and we are here with Team Rubicon to help take over the great work that they've been doing in the Rockaways here. The best way is to go to our website, newyorkcares.org. we are posting projects every day for a variety of disaster recovery efforts, including the muckouts and mold remediation that we're doing here in the Rockaways, but also projects in all 5 boroughs, and we also are continuing to run the programs that we always need volunteers for, which is everything from tutoring children to working with seniors. Well, we were working in the Rockaways for many years before the storm, and we're going to be here for many years to come. We're a local organization and we're not going anywhere.
So we're here on Beach 130th Street with Bill, who lives here in his house. And Bill, our question for today really is about how you and your neighbors in the neighborhood are progressing now that we're 1 month after the storm.
If I had to pick a single word, I'd say consolidation. There's a listserv now that we all use, so each of us knows what each of the others of us is doing, and did you know that car insurance covers this? Did you know that this insurance covers that? Things that we would never have otherwise known that we find from the professionals who come and help us. We then pass along to our neighbors. And hiya, Tommy.
Hello,
Phil. This is my neighbor, Tommy Hanna, who's
Hey, Tommy.
who I knew and was friendly with even before this. But now, now we have each other's emails and we have each other's. Hiya, Tom.
How are you?
This is John Kenny.
John, how you doing?
Hi, Tommy. Nice to meet you. So I was just asking Bill about how everyone in the neighborhood is progressing now that we're a month in. And
Everybody is progressing the same way to eat an elephant. Do you know how to eat an elephant?
no, how do you eat an elephant?
One small bite at a time.
Ah,
And that's how everybody is doing.
that's good. That's a pretty sensible way to go, it sounds like.
That's the only way to go. Everybody's slowly but surely getting back.
And
Yeah.
are many people staying here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
People
Oh, yeah,
pretty much back.
yeah.
Is power back on your block fully?
Power
Or
is
not
on.
yet?
It's not in every house, but
If you had your
how,
wiring checked
Yep.
and done, then you have power. They'll turn your house on.
So most of the houses are
Yeah.
back, which
Yeah.
I assume that makes the world of
The only
difference.
thing most people are missing is the heat.
Yeah.
Because it's tough to find boilers now.
Uh-huh.
And I got one, they ripped mine out yesterday. They're supposed to be coming with a new one over the weekend.
That's a brief look at Rockaway 1 month on. Recovery happens every day, slowly, unevenly. Much remains to be done as the Rockaways begin to seek a new normal. I'm John Kenny. Thanks for watching.